Hi guys, my name is AskJenneTodayTV of AskJenneToday, where all your event-related questions get answered. So today we're going to talk about something very basic. I'm going to show you the different parts in a wedding reception, from the entrance all the way to the main hall. So I hope you're excited because this will give you a bird's eye view of what's going to happen in your wedding. The very first and most important part in a wedding reception is the registration table. Of course, this is where your ushers or your coordinators are seated. So one of the things that you'll find in the registration is the guest book. So other than the seating plan and the guest book, we also put some of the gift items or the giveaways. Sometimes we also have the photo booth, so that also serves as a giveaway for your guests. As your guests register, it's also important that you have an area for cocktails, because this is the time where your guests get to mingle and get to know some of your guests, and they get to eat and drink a little bit. So just before the couples arrive, this is the time for your guests to be entertained. So this is what we call the cocktail area. Now let's go inside and check out the reception hall. Check out this awesome VIP table. So normally the people who sit here are your principal sponsors and your parents. Some other couples choose to have a VIP table that's in a round or circular table, but this long table actually works because you can decorate it and it looks really nice. Another part of your wedding reception is, of course, your favorite, everybody's favorite, it's the buffet. So here you can see the wonderful chafing dishes all set up. So normally for a 100-guest event, you'd have a one-way buffet, meaning the dishes are all in one set. But as your guests increase, so if you have say 150 to 200 guests, then there will be two-way buffets. So all of these sets will have another set, that's why it's called two-way buffet. A guest table can be anywhere between a 10-seater, which is the standard size, or an 8-seater. But for laureate, sometimes you have a 12-seater table. So in this case, as you can see, this is 10-seater, and you can also see that there is a beautiful centerpiece. Now, centerpieces can vary between a round and low setup or ones that has a topiary or like the tall vases. So this one, I think, is somewhere in the middle ground because it's a little bit low and the height of the centerpiece here is under medium. A nice touch that you could put in your wedding reception table is the menu cards. So you can put here what's the dishes that will be served or will be taken at the buffet table. This is what we call the couple's stage backdrop, and in this special case, it's a couch. Sometimes what we have is a couple's table, but most weddings these days would have just a couch right here in the middle, and you'd be probably wondering why there's no table. It's because this is intended for the couples to have pictures with the guests. And after the part where all of the guests have taken pictures with the couple, that's the time that the caterers would bring in a small table, which will serve as their table for eating, or sometimes the couple joins the VIP table, and that's where they have a little bit of soup or salad. Couples can only eat actually very few minutes during the dinner time. So once again, this is our couple's backdrop, couple's stage, and their couch. But of course, let's not forget the wedding cake. Wedding cakes could be between 3 layers, 4 layers, and 5 layers. But more often than not, there's only 1 layer edible and the rest of the cake is styro. So that's the wedding cake. So remember that there are also other suppliers that you need to provide ample space for. For example, there is the sound system and lights. Also, you have the mobile bar, and of course, everybody's favorite, the photo booth. So just make sure you have space for that so that everybody has a good time and not feeling cramped inside your reception hall. There you have it, guys, all the basic elements in a wedding reception. I hope you learned something today, and if you have a question, go ahead and send it because your question just might help somebody today. This is Janae Rabe of Ask Janae Today, where all your event-related questions get answered.